I wouldn't leave a winged hussar there, my friend. That's where 2 of my cities can attack you simultaneously. Attack. Perfect. This is suddenly looking pretty good. What do I need the most of at the moment? I think probably just gold to buy my great work. So let's work on this. Some situation over here. Only -5 now. Oh, that's good. Again, this city won't be loyal until we can get rid of that nearby citizens effect. I mean, this is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to do it. Actually, I should probably swap around Victor and Liang in this situation because I can give another promotion and add a bunch of extra loyalty to this city. So that's not a bad idea. Let's keep on that. Buy another builder and we'll go chop chop. I mean, Magnus also would do a good job, but we won't focus on that one. Oh no, my siege tower got destroyed. I totally forgot about that. I mean, all of the walls around me are Renaissance, so it makes no difference, but that is embarrassing nonetheless. However, we do have some positive news to help ignore the fact that we just lost the siege tower without any reason, and that's the fact that we've got Bolshoi Theatre with 2 randomly chosen 3 civics and a space for some more writing and music. Excellent stuff. It's also a wonder that the AI really likes to spam, so the fact that I even got that is really cool. Flight boosted as well, capitalism and mass media. Oh my lord, so many wonderful things. Let's get market economy in immediately, I think. Still on -5. However, we're going to chop out some banan. How does that look? It's not going to make a difference until we really dent the nearby citizen pressure, which is going to be quite difficult to do. I need to just make sure we reserve as many chops as we can get, like this chop. This is what makes this city so precarious. Catholicism is making a return to these cities in the north as well. 3 religions in each one. It's pretty good average. There's Victor's +4 loyalty promotion. So that, in theory, puts Dadtaytoe with the cards in my government at -1, which is almost indefinitely loyal. It's a good start. It's a really good start, but we need more. We always need more. Oh, I can pinch Eiffel before Phoenicia gets them. Nice. That's actually really handy. This is one of those positive and amazing things about having such a high faith game, is you can just swoop in whenever you want and grab stuff like that. Amazing. Look at this. 30 tourism from themed landscape art. Oh, that's big numbers. It's very difficult to work out exactly what's going on with the tourism at the moment, but with the best cases, I am working on a tourist every 4 turns and the worst every 8 turns. So maybe if we're lucky, we're gaining 1 tourist per turn across everybody at the moment, and Korea is working on 2 domestics. Georgia's working on 3 and a bit. Yeah, we need to be way closer to 1,500 tourism, but we are slowly getting there, and Korea cannot tell whether or not he's happy with me because I have no science and culture, or disappointed with me because I've got a lot. So I think I must be ricocheting around the point of his satisfaction, which is good. Yeah, I'm in 2nd place and I'm only 3 techs behind him now. Oh, we snuck up on that. I haven't even got the science per turn. I'm just really managing my tech here a little bit just to make sure I'm sorry. What is this? All right, well, that's exciting. Let's finish radio and just beeline this. You know, I said I was being very careful about this. Changed my mind. Judaism is now making its way through, which is wonderful because I'll be able to start praying in broadcast centers. And also it's happiness. As I said, we only need the 1 follower. 1 follower is all you need. Slowly infiltrating all of my cities. This canal city of Widget, by the way, really handy. I've got a navy in this sea to the west and a navy in the city to the south, or the sea to the south, maybe southeast. And this is really handy because I'm just able to bring my troops around and just say, hey Georgia, how you doing? How's everything going? That's a nice looking harbor. Would be a shame if something were to happen to that. Totalitarianism, not for today, but it's really good that we know it's there. Conservation, the only problem about getting conservation is we're going to have to go through ideology, and that will dispense with the wonderful Limes card, which is made obsolete by ideology. I don't like that, but what can you do? Dadtaytoe still -5, but I mean, Hungary did have like -60, -70 loyalty on me. Because we're now making our own population, this is very quickly diminishing into nothing. And we can do this. I think we can do this if we just keep chopping population out. We actually just lost population there because because the city's no longer happy. But look, that's right on the cusp. That's right on the cusp. I think we can do this. I think we'll be able to do this if we're really lucky here. Actually, we're picking up a bunch of religion from a lot of different places, so that will help keep the city happy as well. Hermitage! It's the daycare of Civ 6. All you need to do is build Hermitage and take all of your unwanted pieces of art and then just put them in here. Unlike all of your regular art museums that have a penalty for having the same artist's type of similar works, if you've got, say, the same artist's landscapes, they're only worth 1 coin. culture rather than regular 3, unless you stick them in Hermitage. Anything can go in Hermitage. It's just great. So we'll look for some cheap pieces and just throw them in there. Okay, Dido has just lost the cultural alliance with me, but weirdly, all of my cities are loyal, apart from Lord Poily. Okay, might need to continue this just for now, because I've just seen, in fantastic news, Dadtaytoe looks to be loyal. Oh, Victor coming in clutch. Have we done this? Have we pulled off the ultimate heist? I feel like we have. I feel like this is brilliant. Yeah, 2.5. Look at this. Nearby citizens' loyalty is now going down from -20. It's only -15 now. Amazing. That's perfect. It's oil. Yay. It's an oily marsh. Oh my lord. Pantheon, Etamananki, and oil all stuck together gives 3 food, 8 production, and 2 science. Imagine if we were playing Steam Vicky. That would be 10 production now. That's ridiculous. Plus, this whole triple religion thing is working really well. We're getting 3 extra happiness in most of my cities at the moment. Like, not all of them, but most of them. That just equals profit. Poland's land. They've got anti-tank crews. Okay. I feel like I don't want to lose my very, very promoted cavalry army, so I might have to just retreat with my tail between my metaphorical legs and go and heal. How boring. Oh, Magnus got killed in my capital. Well, it's one of 2 people. I wonder who it could be, eh? That's just mean. Actually, that costs me a ton of housing and happiness in my capital there. Oh dear. Aluminium? Any luck? Oh, that's under a district. That's amazingly lucky. That's in my capital and under a district. And that's under Petra. Okay. Sometimes I get bad rolls in strategics. That time I have to admit that we've done pretty well. Also, little sneaky trick here. Just spread 1 charge of Judaism into this city. And Anna Banana can now get me broadcast centers. Just like that. Look at that. Perfect. Feed the world is back. Oh, it makes such a big difference. It really does. Everyone, have it back. Be happy. Be prosperous. More importantly, be plump. My privateers are closing in on Georgia now. There's so much for me to go and pillage. Now, admittedly, they are now building seawalls, which is a little bit worrying, and I probably should figure out where seawalls are and beeline them. Is there anything that I could do to figure that out? I know where rocketry, combined arms, plastic satellites is. So if I look around Georgia's territory carefully, is there any indication of something that would give that away? Yes. Okay, so Georgia has solar farms down. That's a bit of a giveaway, you know. These, I don't know how these work, these Fanetti towers, but these look really fun. Like, how do these work? 2 faith, 1 food, 1 housing. 1 faith for each adjacent tower, 1 production from each adjacent resource. And then that goes to 2 production for each adjacent resource. Oh, wow. Okay, they're pretty powerful. So they just get buffed by horses and coal and yeah, okay, right. We got to play with Georgia sometimes. That looks like far too much fun. Well, I believe even if I take all the cards out, Dadtaytoe is now safe, secure, loyal, happy, valued member of my nation. So let's take out some cards and flirt with going back to an efficient setup. Let's get Visselbanken back in. Let's take out market economy and put in symphonies, because we're now getting a lot of broadcast centers, and put frescoes back in. We're going straight for great people points. Press gangs, of course, is always fun, but I don't need it anymore, so we'll go levy on mass and then military research. I'm going to think again on Visselbanken and actually go for gunboat diplomacy, seeing as that will give me 6 extra points towards envoys every turn. I'm on 7.5 at the moment. That goes to 13.5. Oh, and zoos, of course. Now, this is the fun thing. We don't have Mexico City, but this is the usual range of a zoo. Because we have this natural wonder over in Tilki, the range on zoo is actually that far. I mean, if Mexico City appears, it'll get even better. But for now, that's quite fun. Also, the zoo has given an extra science to every single one of these marsh tiles. I love it. So marshy. So wonderful. Okay, they just took an anti-tank crew and slammed it into the side of my city. Sure. Sometimes you have to just say, if you want to do that, AI, you're welcome. Oh, wow. There's a lot of cities being lost in the middle of this continent. Oh, if only I had bombers, I could go and liberate them and just generate a ton of diplo favor. Maybe I'll do that in a bit. You never know. This is better. 55 artist points, 33 musician points. A lot of musicians are being earned though. Don't want all of these to disappear. I'm going to use my faith just to nab 1 before they go. Yeah, I think that makes me feel a bit better. 4 religions in this city now. 4 religions, 4 happiness, and every single religious benefit apart from Confucianism, which is Korea, and they haven't bothered to spread it. And that's warrior monks. So admittedly, we're doing all right. Amphitheater, art museum, Jesuit education can be a lot of fun. Krakow, I was here for your gold, but I might have to gain some sources to start with. Without mayonnaise, no spy mission is ever possible. What do I get from stealing this unique district improvement? Faith. Hey, that's not bad. I do need a lot of faith. It's how I make my army, it's how I do a lot of cool stuff. So without all of the cards in place, Dadtaytoe is still actually loyal. That's amazing. Torre de Belém. I built it because I saw the AI was building it and I thought, I'm going to steal it from you. International trade routes from this city receive 2 gold for every luxury resource at the destination. It's a very small thing, but cities not on my home continent receive the lowest production cost city center building they can currently construct. I was a little bit careful there. I just made sure that a couple of walls would be finished with that, so it worked out quite nicely for me. So Poland has actually had enough of this war already. I don't mind that. I'd rather trade with you. I would rather send you trade routes. I'd rather give you open borders. But you, Georgia, for a tiny bit of gold? I did just steal all this gold from you, admittedly. 16 gold per turn. Yeah, go on then. I actually really need open borders with Georgia. So that works perfectly for me. Got open borders with her now. And delegation. All right, who's doing this? Who's doing this? This is getting annoying now. It's either Georgia or Poland. I don't know who it is, but I'm going to be the one that stops it if you don't. Just warning you now. Just warning you now. Oh, they keep being random little things that cause me to just lose pressure on cities. And it's like, stop it. Stop it. I need everything everywhere. I need feed the world in Guberman. This is all desert. It's all desert. Anyway, conservation is giving me a little bit more tourism for my walls, but more importantly, I now have access to naturalists, which means I can make national parks. I'm hoping, given this GIGA mountain complex, that hopefully a national park shouldn't be the hardest thing to put down, but we'll find out sooner rather than later. Ah, there's one available there already. Well, that makes that easier. I don't have to remove as many tiles as I feared. I think we can make another themed museum, sort of slightly accidental, as often these things are. That's awesome. Look at that. It's all working out perfectly. More themed museums. It helps when you can sell strategics for obscene amounts of gold because you have so much land and the AI is like, please, I need it. Please, 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 please. And you're like, oh, go on then. You can have some. What's my tourism looking like at the moment? Georgia. Georgia is the offender at the moment with 3 domestic tourists being earned every turn. I reckon from a very back of the envelope calculation, I am now maybe making 2 per turn, if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky being the absolute crutch there. First national park, the Iriscore Generator Extreme. That is worth 15 tourism per turn. Not bad. I think we can do better than that though. I think we can do much better than that to find ourselves some good areas for some national parks. Dadtaytoe is absolutely loyal and stable. I never thought I'd see the day. Look at this, the Chocolate Hills claimed permanently. I love it. It's just like the most ridiculous little outpost city. Who says loyalty in this game isn't malleable, isn't abusable? I haven't seen these Ursa playthroughs, that's all I'm saying. Judaism in my capital. Man, that was a trek. But we got there. I had to bring that missionary all the way over from Tilki. The one thing I don't have is any city that follows Hinduism. They haven't been able to absolutely convert a city 100% Hinduism, and it's a little annoying because I can't make missionaries. That would be the difference between me being happy and ecstatic right now. If I could malleable that religion, that doesn't make any sense. If I could spread that religion, that's English. Well done, Ursa. Bologna. This will actually get me a load more points for writers, artists, and for musicians. And I'm making a lot of points as it is, but I need more. Always more. Yeah, Hinduism's now actually being removed. Come on, Indonesia. Send me some apostles. You know you need to. You know you want to. Absolutely essential that you just try a little harder. Just a little harder. Space race. That's fun because it gives me satellite broadcasts. Now, that genuinely is very fun. I like that. Pop that instead of liberalism. Oh, I'm going to lose a little bit of happiness here. Not many of my cities will be breathtaking, but we're getting there. Ecstatic, not breathtaking. My cities are always breathtaking. We need them to be ecstatic. Oh, actually, that's only 3 cities flipped there. That's not too bad. Up to 432 tourism now, though. Hey, this is starting to multiply really nicely. Still need the trade route with Georgia there. We need more trade routes. Where are my trade routes being built? Come on, harbors. Thought I had harbors somewhere. Yeah, down here. All right, need to hurry up. Everyone needs to go at 700% speed. Not because you really need to, just because Ursa's getting impatient. Impatient for the taste of victory. Oh, look what we're finding before combined arms. Oh no, what a shame. What a shame. I think as soon as I pick up this artist, we're going to have an absolute run on them because modern era, this is the first modern era artist, and we are way ahead of time here. Yeah, we're industrial era in terms of the World Congress. So I expect 855 points is very, very much inflated. I think it should be closer to maybe 500 points. So we'll find that as soon as I claim this artist, Phoenicia, Indonesia, and possibly Georgia are just going to go bam, bam, bam and claim all the others. So hopefully we'll see a bit more art in the game very soon. We'll see if my theory pans out. Aha! Communism has revealed to me professional sports. That gives me ski resorts, aquatic centers, estadio, stadiums. Basically just as much happiness as you would ever need in an empire in one big go. Beautiful. It's lovely. I just realized I was going to put a unique district on myxomatosis and there's aluminium there. That's a shame. Never mind. Still not going into the tier 3 governments. A lot of other people have, so I probably wouldn't have a bigger penalty, but it's really difficult to make sure that we absolutely nail it. It's an even split. 3 people have gone communist, 3 people have gone fascist, so just staying out of it, staying tier 2, often really helps. You're getting rid of Catholicism again. Oh my goodness, would you stop doing that? Let's feed the world. Poland, could you be better with your apostles? Please, stop letting them die. This is getting ridiculous. I mean, look, I'm trying to min-max this, right? So you wouldn't normally get so annoyed. It's just like, I'm really trying to min-max this as well as I can. Watch this. Watch this. Currently 855 points needed for a great artist. 855? No. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, so it must have been maybe not far ahead of itself enough. Well, like, don't try and understand these mechanics. These are forbidden mechanics. It's just, nothing ever makes sense. I'm gonna start moving my landscape art around now so that I can continually make themed museums. Once you have 3 museums, in theory, any artist that gives that type of work again should be instantaneously themable. And mathematically, it kind of checks out, right? Once you've got that many permutations, it doesn't matter which artist gets put in, you should be able to just keep it themed. Yeah, look, just testing the theory, right? I had 3 themed museums with religious artwork, and I just bought 3 random pieces. Now, one of them can't be moved for 3 turns, but it doesn't matter. I should be able to theme every single museum, and in fact, you can actually see the answer here, because if I just switch these 2 around, this one stays themed, and now I've got a themed museum ready to go. Perfect. It's mathematically beautiful. You know, sometimes you phase out for a little bit, and then come back into the game and you realize it's turned 200, and because it's Deity++, 377 science, 313 science, 449 science, 486 science. There's a lot of science at play here. I am currently 4 techs behind the leader. Nobody at the moment is in space, but Korea does have rocketry. Well, that could be interesting. Oh, they also have satellites as well. Oh, that's good. Yay! Oh, that means that Korea's all the way over here. Alright, let's not panic about that too much. Let's just assume that it's all fine. Oh, let me try and build Golden Gate. Oh, go on. Go on. Treat me. You know you want to. Time to spam out national parks. Just having a look around, making sure that we grab all of the beautiful land. Oh my goodness, is that another Catholicism defeat? It is. Oh, would you stop it? Oh, we've never got a flood now. It's all going wrong. It's not really. Kind of is. I'm a little annoyed. Oh my lord, that's all my districts plundered. Ouch. What would a normal person do? Build a dam? I refuse. I'm just going to keep complaining about it indefinitely. You know, I just had to spend about 900 gold on coal because, like an idiot, I've been selling my coal and I didn't realize I've been running a real bad deficit on coal for some time. I think I'm cooking the planet here. I am. Oops. I don't know where seawalls are and we're about to hit level 1. That is concerning. Okay, well, maybe we have to consider that a little bit. What I've also decided to do is I think I'm probably going to skip through the modern era governments like democracy, communism, that sort of thing. And I'm going to go to tier 4. Everyone's now in tier 3 apart from me. So at this point, I'm going to start taking negatives. Going to a tier 3 government unlocks a couple of cards. It's fine, but it's not a huge benefit. Going to tier 4 is worth a 20% penalty, which effectively it would be for everyone because I'll be gaining 4 more government cards. And that's a huge difference. That makes a really big difference because I've got cards like culture cultural heritage I really want to stick in. 100% tourism from great works of art and artifacts. Yeah, I need that. I need that quite quickly. I don't have that yet. We'll work on that. That's a project. This is just perfection. Look at this helicopter kicker. 3 population, 3 separate religions. Balance in all things. And this, Alex Frost, now has 4 religions, which means that I can now start getting things like Jesuit education in. Very good. Nuclear fission. What? What? I feel something stirring in me. Something that must be released. I don't know what this is. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure this is a normal feeling. I'm sure this is nothing to be concerned about at all. Oh yeah, this is awesome. 4 religions per city. That's 4 extra amenities in every city. It's so good. It's so good. Look, I appreciate you spreading religion to me, but don't get rid of this really careful Catholicism sort of balance that I've got going here, all right? Like, I don't need your input. I'm doing fine by myself. Go away. That's the first time I've seen the victory condition appear. Ignore this for now. We're still very much in the territory that anytime Georgia or Korea gets any sort of culture boost, like putting something into space or getting a boost on the civic, they'll get so many tourists that it makes this totally redundant. But it's good to see that we're beginning to get there now. Just need a trade route with Poland. It's the only one I'm missing. Makes a big difference as well. Huge difference. We are now gaining, I think, about 3 to 4 tourists per turn, and Georgia's gaining 4. Yeah, this is why I say 1,500 tourism. It's so needed. Are you denouncing me now, are you? Caused them grievances. Well, actually, you're getting rid of the grievances by doing that, so thank you. Cultural heritage. Getting a lot of musicians now, a lot of artists, a lot of artists. I like the points coming in. The points coming in is just a really casually awesome thing. We're going to have to get rid of Republican legacy. I don't believe I'm saying that, but I think I'm going to have to do it. We are maintaining happiness. This is the power of India. No, we haven't. Okay, we're actually 5 cities lost it. It thought about it for a second and went, no. Oh no, we're back again. It's all good. Don't question it. Don't question it, okay? Just accept that something's going on and it's weird. Excellent. New themed artwork. And Mushkin, I believe you're over here, aren't you? Yes, look at this. Bam. Themed. 8 museums, all of them themed. I am the theming god. Just by putting that card in and theming that last museum, I think we've gone from about 500 to 600 tourism. That's a big change. Love it. Georgia doesn't want to be my friend at the moment. That's annoying. You're the one I really need friendship with, but fine, whatevs. What's next? Oh, we're straight into social media. Online this is where government's becoming really important, because I'm not going to actually have enough cards to stick online communities in, but 50% tourism output on trade routes is so important. That is by far one of the most important things I can do. All merchants are being taken. I've been waiting for this. The game has been, it's perfect. The game has been lining up for some time. All of the merchants, all of the industrial ones anyway, there were 3 of them, and I was just waiting for one of them to be taken, because again, the game did that thing where the next one came through and it massively reduced the cap that was needed to take a merchant. Now, this means that Sarah Breedlove, actually, we've rolled really well on this one. She is the first of the modern era. She gives 25% tourism rate to any civilization I have a trade route to. She is essential for a tourism victory. That is either 13,000 gold or 8,000 faith that I have to save up. I can do that faith in about 20 turns. I can do that gold in about 30 turns before trading anyway. So I think we should be able to take Sarah Breedlove here. We should be able to take her. I can take her on. I can take her on in a fight. Look at that. 1 turn left. Golden age achieved on that turn. I am brilliant. I am brilliant. I'm so modest. just so modest. In fact, actually, we've totally overshot. Didn't even need to do that. Another national park. Craziness. Okay, the world is really starting to flood now, and I am worried that I do not know where computers is. The letter is in the game, so I could, in theory, pray a lot of walls in. In order to do that, though, I'm going to have to make a slight deal with the devil, because we're going to have to go up a government type, because if I go up a government type, then I'll get the Eureka for computers, which I think is where we'll have to go. I'm going to need the letter. This is really bad. Like, how bad is the situation? How much land will I lose? A lot. Oh, and it's all of my really good land as well. Yeah, I can't let that happen. I really can't. I know I said I was going to go to tier 4 anyway. That's so expensive, but I think we're just going to have to embrace it for now. Fascism, communism. It's still a 3-3 split. Really, I should go for Georgia and go fascism, because she's the one that's setting the cap on tourists, but I think we're still a little bit early for that. that. So I'm going to go for communism because I'm not at war. The card split is better. There we go. Honorable traditions of the past. They are replaced. Replaced probably for the worse here. Let's keep symphonies in. Let's keep frescoes. Gunboat diplomacy is no longer as important anymore. So let's stick Wisselbank in. Levy on mass. Total war I don't need anymore. That is a useless card for me if I'm at peace. Let's get more aluminium and oil and more niter and coal. I need them obviously for my economy, but I'm also selling them for a lot of gold as well. And liberalism for happiness? I think that happiness is going to give me more yield than putting something like market economy in for now, but we'll switch that card out once we get to social media. There's the Eureka for computers. Where are you? Where do I need to go for computers? There. I can do it in 6 turns. Oh, I really, really want uranium, but if I don't do this now, in 7 turns, I'm going to lose a ton of cities. I'm going to hold off putting my envoys into Valletta as well. If I take over Valletta now, chances are Dadtaytoe will get annoyed and counter envoy me. I just need like a small window here. So that's what my faith is going to be used with, Valletta. So I'm going to have to get Sarah Breedlove with gold, which I just spent a bit of, but that's okay because gold is easier to take when you have as much resource as I do. Like we're digging a lot out of the ground. I just need to remember not to sell coal. Coal is the one I cannot sell. But even then, I really don't have a lot to sell. Oh, no, 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 no. How much was it? Like 13,000 I need. This might be difficult. It's fun when you have to make prioritization decisions though. I think that's when Civ is the best, right? That's when you're really, really enjoying the game, is when you have to really think about how you're optimizing something. Alex Frost is quickly popping down a commercial hub just so that I'm ready to use the merchant later. I'm having to scream mentally, internally. Do not use faith. Do not use gold. Come on, Ursa. Show some self-restraint now. How hard could it be? Well, that was a big one for me. To spend the afternoon in silver means to have a wonderful time. Well, whatever you say, but all my cities are now ecstatic. So, you know, maybe we can't complain here. Modern era. For me, I think reform the coinage has still got to be there for the gold. Plus, people keep randomly emergencying me anyway, so I don't think in the long run that's a bad thing. A musician. We're getting a lot of artist and musician mods. Artists are a bit more keenly competed with, but I mean, anyone that gives me landscape art is just like instantly welcome in my nation, like 100% instantly welcome. Oh, I hate to see these penalties. In some ways it's really good. Gran Colombia I've got no penalty with, so I'm on 1,000 tourism, but Georgia is minus 40. Oh, it stings. It stings so badly. Oh my lord, have you declared war on me again? Oh my lord, Poland. Have you not seen my GIGA navy? Have you not seen how powerful my... This is getting ridiculous now. Come on, Poland. We must be even on grievances now. I have 10 grievances with them. In fact, actually, have you timed that really badly? I think you have, you know. I think the World Congress literally was just still ticking over on to double grievances with Poland. If they'd waited one more turn. Oh, that's hilarious. Do I want to try for a diplomatic victory here? I'm on 3 out of 20 points. I have 318. Gran Colombia's on 800 though. I think they're going to win the diplomatic victory resolution. So we're going to vote for them on that. I'll join in World's Fair because I'm going culture. We should be really good on that one. Sovereignty, honestly, nobody knows, but I think there's more military city-states than anyone else, so we'll vote on that one. More likely to go through. And what went through last time? Banning of jade. Is that still near the bottom? No, but it is Poland's resource, so we're going to ban jade again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go 2 votes, 2 votes. I know I'm spending probably a little bit more than I need to, but I'd rather be super sure, you know? I don't want World Congress to pass me by and be like, kind of done. Yeah, see, look at that. We've actually forced these through. It looks like jade would have gone through anyway. 11 and 12 votes on... Fine. 35 votes on this one. I couldn't have beaten Simon. That's fine. So I voted for the winning one. So we actually walked away from that Congress with 3 votes, which is pretty damn good. Okay, so that puts us up to 6. Now the question is, do I rush out Statue of Liberty? I think I might have to rush out Statue of Liberty here in a high production city, because what I don't want to happen is for Simon to get it and then I regret it later. Statue of Liberty 19 turns. Probably better cities for that. Nope, Mushkin is quite literally the best we've got. Oh no. Well, all right, get it built, get it done. 2 turns on computers, 6 turns on the climate. Okay, that feels all right, that feels good, but I'm still saving up 13,000 gold. Now, who did you declare war on doing that? Quite a few people. It's Boulevard and Korea. I need you to join in on this war. Typically, a lot of them are peace locked. Fine. Next question is, can I win this war without investing investing significant portions of my army, well, gold, I should say, because my economy is something I really do want to keep. Don't want to use too much of this. I think we can. I think we can fight back with what we've got fairly effectively. Might have a couple of pillages here, but to be honest, it's also an opportunity for me to pillage in return. So, you know what? Maybe in the long run, not such a bad idea. Maybe we'll end up being grateful. Who knows? I wonder if Georgia meant to join in on this attack. She has refused to make friendship with me for some time, and her troops are littered everywhere. We could expect Georgia to actually declare on me here. Might happen. It's not guaranteed, but it might happen. Indonesia's on 700 science briefly there. Oh no, I need to really keep an eye on this science. Rocketry for Indonesia's satellites for them. I don't know what the gamble is like in terms of where the late game techs are. The problem I've got actually looking at it is that the AI likes to really rush for future tech, but it looks like every single future era tech is going to be required for future tech as a thing. That means the AI is unlikely to trip itself up. It's probably going to find all of the space race projects today. We're going to have to shift. We're going to have to move really quickly today. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, The Nickerman, Daddy Bear Todd, Toon General, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Waller Bear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zersa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Sleepy Lab, Bookaluk 79, Bob Loblaw, Davalex, Geography Teacher, Juvara. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!